Hi, my name is Tara, and today we're going to be covering how to measure for Vadain Roman Shades and all the tips about our brackets. So let's get started. Whenever you're measuring, you want to measure in 3 spaces horizontally and taking the narrowest. It's really important when you place your order that we don't take deductions. So whatever you've written down here, deduct 1/4 of an inch when you go to place your order. Now you want to measure in 3 spaces going vertically as well, but this time take the longest. Okay, this is of course for an inside mount. When you're mounting inside, you've got to think about what product you're selling, because if you're going to be going flush mount with a knife pleat or front tunnel, that's going to be fine. But if you're going to be doing flush mount with a soft fold, there could be the folds coming out into the room a little bit. So perhaps if you took your measurement deeper into the window cavity when you go to install, the folds can still fall within the casing of the window. Whenever you're mounting outside, you want to make sure that you have enough room for the bracket. I'll get into the specs in a little bit on that. So for example, on a French door, you want to make sure that you're not just putting the fabric right over the glass. So you may also want to figure out how much to add to the width. So just to prevent the light from bleeding into the room, we recommend anywhere from 2 to 4 inches on either side of that shade. Now this isn't the only option for an outside mount to prevent the light from coming into the room. You can also do a honeycomb Roman shade where that cell shade takes up some of that gap between the window and the face fabric. All right, time to get into some brackets. We've got 2 different headrails, and the smaller one is going to have a small little swing arm bracket. Here are the specs on it. Whenever you're installing these, you want to make sure that the top part here, the arm, is facing you. So that way it's in the unlocked position. You want to just put the toes into that little piece. I'll just show you again, just like so. And then push the Velcro down and swing that arm in till it's locked in position. The Velcro will come up over in front of that arm so you don't see any hardware whatsoever when it's installed. This one here is going to be for a chain, cordless crank wand. The crank wand, by the way, you can get up to 104 inches in height. You can also use the same headrail for a motorized system, and there's no external batteries or anything. Now the slightly larger one is going to have a larger swing arm bracket, just like this one right here, but you also have the option of having a click bracket. This bracket here, it's only going to be good for back mounting, not top mounting or not ceiling mounting, okay? So just back mounting. And this one's pretty slick to work. It just pops into position, just like so. And of course you don't see any of the hardware on this one either. Both of these headrail systems, you only need 7/8 of an inch as your minimum mounting depth. So both of these, you can get into some pretty tight spots. Whenever you're using the larger headrail, this is what you're going to be getting when you go with. So this headrail system is what you would be getting if you're going to be doing cordless. And ideally with cordless, you want to have both hands on the fabric when you're raising and lowering it. You're going to be having that same one when you go with the fabric coming off the back, as well as when you do top down, bottom up, and of course our favorite, the honeycomb Roman shade. So thanks for sticking with me this far. I hope that answered a lot of your questions, and by all means sign up for more training full of tips and tricks to help you succeed. Thanks.